there, welcome to Six Seats to Somewhere. In this episode, we're taking you inside our extended family trip to Yosemite. So we will show you what happens when you take 21 people, 5 families, 3 generations, and a bazillion children and stuff them all into a house in Yosemite. Hopefully we'll be able to show you tips and tricks on how you plan a road trip, how you plan a trip for 21 people across multiple households, how you make sure that your neurodivergent children feel supported in the extended family or group setting, maybe with people you haven't seen in a while, people who haven't seen them. And if you are thinking of taking a road trip with your family, hopefully you'll be able to get some tips and tricks on how to do that so you can make sure it feels good for everyone. So let's get into this episode. Drop a comment below and let us know about your favorite family road trip memory or what's holding you back from taking one. All right, let's get after it. But first, let me get one of these kids to cue the intro. Love travel, but think your family's too loud, too complicated, or just too big to travel the world the way you really want to? You're not alone, but you are wrong. We're a family with multiple kids, neurodivergent needs, and big dreams, and we're here to show you that travel isn't just possible, it can be incredible. We believe every family deserves rest, adventure, connection, and real experiences. From quick getaways to international adventures, we share the real, the messy, and the magic, along with tips and tricks to help you explore the world your way and feel confident while doing it. This is Six Seats to Somewhere. Let's go! All right, we are on our road trip on the road to Yosemite. We're almost there. He's driving us the 7 hours to get there. He's doing a great job. It has been a journey though. It was windy. I was not feeling that, but we're almost there. We're good. We're good. The trip up was definitely windy, but the views were well worth it. And we finally made it to Evergreen Lodge to try to check in. Unfortunately, our room was not ready. We made it to Yosemite.
We did. Thank God.
And the camera's not ready yet. So we're kind of just sitting here waiting in the rec center. But the rec center is very
beautiful. Cute. Every single one of the boys has disappeared.
That's okay though, actually.
Hey.
They're with someone.
Oh.
Oop, here comes one. Evergreen Lodge is an amazing place with tons of things to explore and places to see. The rec center is very nicely appointed, all kinds of cute decor, and lots of places to read about the history of Yosemite.
I'm pretty spent. 7 hours behind the wheel.
I get why people want to come here.
And about 3 hours of like white knuckling curves and corners.
Yeah, I was gonna say, God bless you.
With no railing, just kind of a several 100-foot drop. And I'm carrying this big truck with all of these people that I care so much about. But I locked in, hugged the curves, and got here safely. And now, I will say, the longer that I was on the road, I was like, man, this place better be great.
It was definitely worth it, and the rooms were finally ready.
In the entrance, they've got the washer dryer, and we've got some bathrooms, and we have a bedroom here. But there's this really, it's probably not coming through on screen, but really, really spacious kitchen, and then super vaulted ceilings. That's got to be at least 25 feet, something like that. The place already set up, all the dinner arrangements, and there's a little lunch nook. Lunch nook. You guys haven't heard of that before? And then we've got this little loft, bedrooms. I mean, it's quite the property. We are trying to get settled. We generally try to get everything in order as soon as we arrive. I know a lot of people, when they arrive someplace, they're tired or frustrated because there could be have been an argument in the car. So they get in and they want to relax. Not us. We pull up and we swing into action because we want to enjoy the property as soon as possible. And so, as you can see, Evelyn is already doing dishes. She's checking the trash can. Evelyn, what did you, okay, she was putting a liner in the trash can. Okay, and so we're putting things in their cupboards. Maybe you guys do this already on vacation. I didn't vacation like this until I got married. And so they are setting up the house. We have about 20 plus people that are going to be here. So we want to try to make it as accommodating as possible so that people can come in and start their vacation immediately. She's packing snacks in random places, you know, but and it's like everybody's moving like they know what their job is, but nobody's been talking. So I don't even know how they do that. That's something they just have second nature. And so that's the John Muir house. Peace.
People started to trickle in and it was time for dinner. We ate and called it a night after a long day of travel. We are about to go on a tour of Yosemite. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Squid Game.
It's gonna be great. It's really pretty out here.
I played this game before. Let's go.
We walked over to the rec center again to wait for our tour guide.
Okay, we're in Yosemite. I'm gonna take the vlog for a second. Yo. Say what's up.
What's up?
Awesome.
The guest. Matthew, what's up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good today. How are you?
I'm doing great.
It's so beautiful. We are so happy to be out here. It's gorgeous.
El Capitan. I present to you
El Capitan is behind us.
Capitan. Hi. I'm all about the journey. Say hi to the camera. Oh. Hi. Matthew, say hi to the camera. Hi. So we're going to the pool. We're going to the lake that God made.
It was time to get in the watering hole, and the kids enjoyed it so much. It was freezing cold, so I was not down, but they had a blast. One of the things that makes road tripping completely doable and even enjoyable is using TURO for our family. So I'm going to show you the TURO car that we got. It's so much easier than going to Hertz or on a budget or trying to drive your own car also. So TURO, you can put in the different filters that you want. Do you want a TV in the car? How far away do you want it to be? Like what you want, captain seats, whatever the particulars are, you can put that in, and it's way cheaper than any other kind of commercial rental car company that you can buy. While we love spending time with our nuclear family, trips like this are about getting to know your extended family too. All right, so what happens when your family meets your family? What I mean by that is you have children and extended cousins, aunts, nephews, uncles, all those things, and they're not always around each other. So some people won't travel with extended family because they're concerned about how their neurodivergent children are going to be received, or like how to integrate that. So we're going to give you some tips about what we believe and what works for our family. Okay, so what I've learned is that your own tone is really what sets it. So if you're uncomfortable, if you're nervous, if you're like, oh, like, excuse my child, all that, like, how you frame it is how everybody else is going to frame it. So we just go in confident, happy to have them witness what we believe is our normal for our family. And the other thing is, like, you set the tone and how they accept your kids too. So I'm really a lot of the belief of, like, don't play in my face and then talk about my kid. So, like, that part. So you have to make sure that if somebody has something to say, you can come and talk to me about it, and we'll explain why he's behaving this way.
Or if it's something as small as, like, we're gonna have headphones on during this hike, and you might not like that, and your kids can want to unplug, and you can explain to your kids why our kids need the headphones, because there might not even be music playing or anything playing in them. Sometimes they just, like, need some coverage, and that's okay. And there doesn't have to be any explanation or shame in your explanation if you choose to give it. It's like if you meet someone with red hair and you've never met someone with red hair before. You're not going to be like, ugh, why do they have red hair? They just do. When you introduce yourself with those boundaries, and you introduce your kids and your family into vacations with those boundaries, no one's really going to question them. It's just going to be, oh, that's how they move. So then we're going to expect that the next time we go on vacation together.
So we are going to Carlon Falls. It's a hike, and then where there's a watering hole, I'm all gonna jump into the water. You know, so far everything's been just stunningly beautiful. The trees are going through it right now. There, you know, usually a forest looks a little more uniform, but there's apparently there's a lot of trees that got burned down 10 years ago by some wannabe arsonist, and so they're still.
That is not the story.
It's been the forest. It seems like it's been kind of going through it ever since. We are about to jump into the water.
In a mile and a half.
Mile and a half little hike. That, you know, real talk, that's nothing. That's nothing.
It's nothing.
But, you know, when you're rolling 12, 14 deep, and people who have legs the size, you know, that are 2 feet long, it could take a little longer for them to get there.
Oh, we're hiking on Carlon Falls in Yosemite. Watch out for the poison oak. And it is super pretty and peaceful and gorgeous and naturey.
Cut myself being stupid.
What happens?
Actually feels pretty bad.
Devil? What happened?
I told him not to run on the rocks. Maybe went on the rocks and he fell and cut himself.
Okay. It's a flesh wound. He'll be good.
He'll live.
And you gonna go in the water with that Band-Aid?
Yes,
What?
he is.
Man, that's nasty.
Nasty.
Okay. So we are at the Carlon Falls, and there's Kurt just coming back from his rock climb. It's a rock climb down. There's nephew Naeem. That's easy work for him.
Easy work.
And so I busted my shoulder, my neck, coming down those rocks. And I pray for my wife as she comes back down. I had to man the fort. The falls are over right there, but you gotta go through all kinds of stuff to get there.
Hey, you guys! Isaiah! Colin and Matthew! Adrian! So we are on the tail end of a hike. Listen, we didn't get to show you guys the beautiful falls we went to.
We had to lock in.
Because you had to lock in because it was slippery and there was rocks. And I was like, I have way too much melanin for whatever kind of activity we are doing now. Okay, we almost died. We about died. We about died on this hike. But it was beautiful. But we about died. Okay? Okay, so if you want to take your life into your own hands, then you can go to Yosemite and go to Carlon Falls because it's beautiful. But we about died. After recovering from the hike, it was time for dinner and some pool time for our last night in Yosemite. The next day, it was time to pack up and head home. But before leaving, we wanted to share with you guys some of the tips we use for road trips with our family. Before going on a road trip, we always, with the help of ChatGPT, create a visual story and a visual schedule. We always make sure to work in breaks and have a sensory band for the kids when we're on the road. You might be asking yourself, what is a visual story? This is what it is. It breaks down what we're going to do on the road trip. It tells them what time we're going to do it and the options while we're on the road to entertain themselves and encouragement about when we'll arrive. The visual schedule is a little bit different. It gives the exact times that we'll be stopping and where so they can anticipate what's coming up next. Our kids have ADHD, 2 of them, and one of them also has autism as well, and transitions can be really difficult for him. This really helps our family. I hope it helps you.